You're probably familiar with the feeling of having too many tabs open on your computer, and suddenly it starts to slow down. But have you ever wondered how your computer manages to keep all that data in memory? Let's break it down. Your computer has two main types of memory: RAM, random access memory, and storage, like a hard drive. RAM is like your desk, it's where you keep the papers you're currently working on. Storage is like your filing cabinet, it's where you keep all your documents. Here's a key difference between RAM and storage. RAM is volatile, meaning that its contents are lost when the computer is powered off. Storage, on the other hand, is non-volatile. We use RAM for fast access to data, while storage is used for long-term data retention. But what happens when you open too many tabs and your RAM gets full? Imagine you're working on a project and you need to have multiple apps open at the same time. But your computer only has 8 gigabytes of RAM. When you open too many apps, your computer starts to slow down. This is where virtual memory comes in. It's like a special trick that your computer uses to free up RAM. Virtual memory uses a technique called paging. Here's how it works: your computer divides the data into small chunks called pages, usually 4 kilobytes. When your RAM gets full, your computer moves some of those pages to the hard drive, which is much larger. This frees up space in RAM. Your computer uses a page file, also known as a swap file, to store those pages on the hard drive. When your computer needs to access data that's been swapped out, it reads it from the page file. This process is called swapping. So, what are the benefits and drawbacks of virtual memory? On the one hand, it allows your computer to use RAM more efficiently and run more apps simultaneously. On the other hand, it can lead to slower performance and increased disk usage. Let's consider a real-world example. Imagine you're running multiple Docker containers on your computer. Each container requires a certain amount of RAM. When your RAM gets full, your computer uses virtual memory to swap out some of those containers to the hard drive. In conclusion, virtual memory is a powerful technique that helps your computer manage RAM and run multiple apps simultaneously. By understanding how it works, you can optimize your computer's performance. And that's a wrap. Next video, the mysterious world of background process swapping.